Why are people blaming Ijoba Lande? No. People should not be doing that. People are saying he's granting too many interviews. He's talking too freely.
Àwa fún evidence méjì àwọn tó tún bá sùn tí màá tún dárúkọ wọn tí Mary ò dẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà tán bá sùn káwọn yẹn náà wá jáde pé àwọn fẹ́ sùn mí pé kò ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Bó ṣe ẹ mọ bó ṣe wà péǹtò kán máa spáàkì ìyàwó yín lójú yín báyìí pa kẹ mọ ẹni bá ṣe ń spáàkì ẹ̀. Mo sọ fún mo ní dára mo ní eléyìí tí bàbá tí ẹ mọ̀ pé gbogbo yẹn tẹ̀ ti lọ ó tẹ̀ ti sọ díẹ̀ nígbà tó mú kó ní kìsìn tán tó kí n rán létí ìgbà tán kó kìsìn tán à ń wọ yàrá lọ à ń ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá lọ gbára wọn dáadáa.
He's granting too many interviews. He's talking too freely. He's saying things he's not supposed to be saying about his wife, his ex-wife. That he shouldn't be doing that. See, let me tell you something. Whenever there is a breakup in a marriage or in a relationship, you see the party, you see one party coming out to express himself or herself. That is a way of looking for a closure. If your heart is bleeding, if your heart has been broken, you need to talk to people. You need to express yourself. You need to pour whatever that is on your mind out so you can find a closure. That would definitely be the beginning of, mending your broken heart. That is what Ijoba Lande is doing exactly. What are you expecting him to do? You guys, are they expect him to go back, sit back, relax in the house and go into depression, just like he did the last time he went missing? No, he is doing exactly what he needs to be done. If the other party too, if Dara too feels like, okay, she needs a closure over this issue, she can go about, she has been doing a lot of interviews on the internet. We have seen that. But what I'm trying to say with this video is, number one, nobody should blame Ijoba Lande. That is one fact. So number two is that, see, I'm addressing this point to all the married women. I have said it times without number in my videos. When you are in a relationship, when you are in a marriage, avoid a third party. A third party can make you, a third party can break you easily. Because by the time you allow a third party, then that third party is beginning to know too much of what is going on in your marriage or your relationship. That third party can break that your marriage or your relationship. Because that third party must have gotten a lot of secrets. You, in the process of telling the third party what is going on in your marriage, Baba Kinikon, Baba Fumi, he has been doing this one, he bought this one for me. How are you sure the third party you are inviting into your marriage truly loves you? Because a third party will come as someone that have your best interest at heart. Meanwhile, if that third party is not really doing well the way you are doing, if the third party is not really happy about your happiness in that marriage, that third party, once that third party gets enough, secret to break your marriage, that third party will break your marriage easily. It goes both ways. So now, when we see a lot of these videos popping up, I just feel that as a person have allowed, a third party too much into that marriage. The third party practically knows almost everything in that marriage. It's not supposed to be so. See, I always say it. Women, this thing, so some men actually indulge in that too. They invite third party, they will go to a bar, they'll be telling the next thing they open their mouth, they'll just be talking about their wives. Can you imagine? My wife, she don't even feel knock very well. I go knock am like this. She go just lie down like a log of wood. This one, that one. You don't say my wife get better, Bobby. You don't say my wife get better this one. But my wife, she fine. This one, the pekus, my wife pekus. You know, say it is very tight. You are exposing what you are not supposed to be exposing to a third party. And you don't know the mission of that third party. Because you can never trust anybody except yourself. So, I think that I have involved, a third party too much into that marriage. Yes, that is my point. Now, this is a lesson for everybody out there. Limit the way you involve a third party into your marriage or a relationship. Not everybody is happy that you are doing good. It is not everybody that is happy for your happiness. Get that one straight. So that one is for Dara and for the rest of the married women watching this video. Another point I want to highlight in this video is very simple. See, the moral decadence in our society is choking. We have had it up to this place. You know, this the kind of things happening, especially in this Gen Z, in this era. This is the time you see a 16-year-old girl, when they interview her, they will tell her that, how many ex do you have? A 16-year-old girl. You will see a 16-year-old girl saying she already have about 5 exes. Like, she, you know, my last boyfriend, a 16-year-old, she'll be telling you that my last boyfriend, how many boyfriends have you had? Say, I've had about 5, I've had about 6. A 16-year-old girl. You can imagine the level of immorality that kind of girl is growing up with. Do you get? Now, if that 16-year-old girl grows up, eventually eventually gets married, ṣé ẹ rò pé okó kan ó máa lè ka irú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nídìí? A 16-year-old that already have about 5 relationships, broken ones. By the time she gets to 25 to 30, she gets married. Just ask her. So they will ask some 18-year-old girl, what's your body count? She will say 20. She will say, I've seen one interview when one young girl, very young girl, they asked her about her body count and she mentioned 55. I wanted to faint. That what kind of immorality are we encouraging in our society? Meanwhile, even the internet is not helping, because they have a lot of bad mentors on the internet, people that does the wrong things for the wrong reasons. But because they are living the kind of lifestyle that those young ones too wants to live, they kind of emulate them. You see our female celebrities on the internet. You see the one of Lambo, knock me, give me Lambo, this one, that one. You see someone that does not have an obvious source of income buying a Lamborghini. You see a babe that does not have an obvious source of income building a house. You go to hear small girl, big God. You see, that is the level of moral decadence those people are set. They are setting a precedent that a time will come, it will break a lot of homes. Now, let me gist you. See, this point now is going to be directed at all the parents watching this video. If you know you are a parent and you already have your own children, please learn how to train your children right. But I will talk more on the female child. If you have a female child, just know that you have more work to do. It does not mean that when you have a male child, you have a lot of work to do too. But the kind of vulnerability that women are exposed to, the kind of vulnerability our young girls are exposed to. So you, as a parent that you are watching this video, you have a lot to do. You need to make sure you train your child right. You need to make sure you train your children right, because all of these things, most of what we are seeing on the internet now, that you begin to like, is it possible? How can the married woman go to a man's house and be doing truth or dare game? Now, let me break it down. Let me quickly wrap up this point, then I'll go to the next point. See, parents, either you have a girl child or a boy child, make sure you train your children properly. Because lack of parental guidance has been the major reasons for the moral decadence we have in our society. Before, it was not like this before. I'm telling you. So now, parents, please, I beg you, pay attention to whatever your children are doing. Because when they grow up, they will grow up to whatever heels you are seeing in our society. So if you want to avoid that, you have to make sure, aside from spending money on them to train them, you have to spend your time on them. Train them that this one is wrong, this one is right. Don't do the wrong thing, do the right thing. Because this thing used to happen in the Western world, but now it is already here. It is already happening. It is already established. Now, this is the scenario. See, the scenario, the trend that is happening now is that you will see babes, they will call guys. Then I'm coming, one thing. Maybe a friend of mine is celebrating a birthday. Let us come to your house. So we come and celebrate the birthday in your house. Now, when they get to that guy's house, to the man's house, single, that one will now invite his friends too, his guys. So when they come, then go buy molly, then go buy omaragbo, omarauti. They will now drink to stupor. They will be very high. Then the molly will have taken. See, all of these things, all of this molly, all of this chemical, all of these drugs that they take, it gives them partial amnesia. What do I mean by that? Once a babe takes the molly, takes all of those things they take, she will not remember anything that is happening. Even when 10 men knock her, she will not remember a thing the next day. That is what a lot of all these hookup girls take. So they don't remember anything. When you go to the club, you don't carry one babe now. You not come yesterday. Hookup babe, you not come yesterday. You not go to that club the next day. The babe will see you. She will not recognize you. She they take molly steady. That drugs they take gives them partial amnesia. She will not remember anything you have done with her the previous day. That is what they do. So now, when you hear that, okay, Marigold, Dara, they went to Babati's house, they started doing this truth or dare game. The trend is that they go down day high. Then a lot of activities will happen that they will not even remember. When they ask them, what happened yesterday? They say, I don't remember. I just, my body is just, doing somehow. They have taken a lot of things that they won't even remember what happened the previous day. If you listen to Dara's interview, she said, "Boya one phone we need doggy, but one more." So don't be surprised. It's like that. It's like that. Once they come, there are a lot of things. All those cough medicine. Once they put them inside all these juice, they take them. It will take away whatever has been happening with them. They won't even remember a thing. It has become a thing now. That is what is going on. So when you see a lot of babes, they will just go to guy's house. Once they get to the guy's house, they will just get high. Once they are high, then they go begin to knock. This one go they knock that one. That one go they knock this one. They go they exchange pekus. They go they knock anyhow. Because all of them are high. All of them. They go down omati wani oho. Oma bede sinima dora won sira won mama sira won mama shara won sira won sira won sira won. So because they're already high, all those things they don't take will give them partial amnesia. They won't even remember what happened the previous day. That is how they run it. It is a trend now. Babes, they are doing it steady. They are doing it. So when you see a babe that you don't knock previous day, then you now begin, you be like, hey, babe, what's up now? She will not tell you that, I can't remember you. You will not be like, you don't remember me, not be me and you go to that hotel, go knock. She does not remember you. That is the truth, because she was already high. She was already on that particular drugs they take that will give them partial amnesia. They don't remember anything. You now begin to introduce yourself. Now me carry you, give you that right, go down. I don't understand. Shemi, that is the trend now. So that was the reason why I said parental guidance is very, very key in this issue, because the kind of moral decadence we have now, Kokinshe, it no be today it starts. Now it has been living with our babes right from where they were very young. That is the key point of this video. So Yoruba will say Ombi Koto Onwoni. It's very, very important. So parents, I beg. Having children is not the most important. The most important thing is to train your children. Let them know that moral values must be strictly adhered to. Jeff Owulewa is my name, aka Tony Montana. I will see you some other time. Hala.